Sheek here with another Transformers review, and today, on the spookiest night of the year, I will be reviewing the Transformers Legacy Evolution Insecticon Bombshell. Anyway, here he is out of the packaging. I was in doubt as to whether or not I would find one suitable for a Halloween special this year as the exclusive monster mashup, whatever you want to call it, crossover for Frankenstein. It does not release until after Halloween, so that's kind of pointless. Anyway, this is Bombshell, the third one in the set. I already have the other two. Unfortunately, they are not with me at the moment. But here he is, and at some point I would love to do a comparison. Have all three of them together! That would be awesome. Anyway, he does come with a gun, which is pretty much the same. Looks like the same thing that's on his head. Not sure exactly why they went with that choice, but whatever. It might be what his gun looked like in the show / toy. They do have the pilot seat thing, little compartment that they have on all three of them, just non-functional. It's kind of silly why have it and not make it functional, but whatever. It's something that they decided to do. He does feel pretty sturdy. Doesn't feel like he has a lot of gaps or anything, so he seems pretty decent in that regard. And he doesn't seem to have a bunch of excessive accessories like the weapons that they decide, the weird wing things they decide to have on kickback. Anyway, I will say his head does look a little bit wonky. It seems a little oversized, but it works. But I mean, it looks better than doing that because he just looks bald. But that's kind of how you're supposed to have his head in robot mode. And nice Decepticon emblem there. There is nice painted on details that would have been originally stickers on this guy. That's what I like about what they've done with the Legacy Insecticons. There are a total of 3 parts that come packaged. There's this gun and these 2 little, if you want to call them guns, but this is where they would have been on the original toy, I'm sure, or at least somewhere approximately like that. But that is where they need to be for his insect mode, so I'm just going to keep them there because I don't care if it looks like a little bit of kibble. And if you want to, you could just have them rotated back or something. But that's where they go. And they obviously just peg into place like that. So articulation. Head is on a swivel, not on a ball joint. And it's not like you could get a whole lot of motion there anyway. But you definitely cannot do a full 360. Arms can go out pretty far. Got bicep rotation. Arms can do a full 360, kind of stiff. Just over 90 degree, yeah, a little over 90 degree bend at the elbow. No wrist rotation. Waist rotation, nice and stiff. He can do the full splits. He can kick forward that far, back that far. About 90 degree bend at the knee. And there is ankle tiltage. It's not excessive, and it doesn't look as bad. And there's a nice little pin right there, big pin, I should say, because that is where it pivots for transformation. Speaking of, let's get down to it. Alright, so let's just close up his head. Press that in there. I have a feeling it'll come loose just like on the original toy, because I did have him at one point. I guess flip this up there, and then rotate down, and then rotate around the waist. Open up the panels right here, and then you're just going to collapse down, fold the feet. There we are. Collapse down, tab together, press these little tabs into there like that. It doesn't click into place, but it just eases into place. Flip the hands in, and then just rotate around to where you have the feet sticking out, and then they just tab into the side of the panel and thigh, although that can be a little tricky to get them to do both, but yeah, just finagle it until you get both things tabbed in. And that's pretty much it to get him into his bug mode. And he's a nice little rhino beetle. I do believe that's what he turns into, as a rhino beetle. And then Shrapnel, I do believe, is Rhino Beetle? No, Scarab. Yeah, Rhino Beetle, Scarab, and then, of course, Grasshopper or Locust, whatever. Considering the way they act, I'd say Locust would be more appropriate than Grasshopper. Locusts were just big grasshoppers, pretty much. Anyway, that's about it for Transformers Legacy Evolution Bombshell. Insecticon Bombshell. If you like this video and like some more, please click that like and subscribe button to see more. Until next time, have a good one, everyone.